Good morning. Well, I have to admit to you, I absolutely love this time of year. The cool mornings, but still warm days. The leaves are just beginning to fall, and yet the green is all around us. The last vestiges of summer flowers are still among us. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous time of year. I was thinking about that in two contexts this week. One was I was watching some Facebook posts and I noticed how many people across the country this week were posting either sunrises or sunsets. Something about the beauty of the morning and the beauty of the evening that calls to us, that says something deep inside of us that we want to capture. And it made me think of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now, many of you are probably familiar with Maslow. He came out in the 1950s with a model that said men have human needs that go from the most basic up to much more complex. The basic ones are physiological. We need to eat. The next level is safety. Once we eat, we need to be protected from the dangers around us. The next level is love and belonging. Once we feel safe, we want to be around others who we can have relationship with. The next level then is esteem. Once we are loved by others, we need to feel a sense of self worth. And then, last of all, he said, was the need of self actualization. We want to become more. But it's interesting because as Maslow got older, he expanded that list of needs. Well, all of those five needs are all about me, what I need, what I want. But he recognized as he got older, and by the way, he wasn't a Christian, he wasn't a man of faith, he was a humanist. He recognized there's something deeper. So he expanded those needs. In between esteem and self actualization, he said, well, man has a need for knowledge, to know more about the things that are around him. And then he added the level of aesthetics. Man has a need for beauty, to experience the things that are around him. And then above the need for self actualization, he said man has a need for transcendence, to look outward beyond himself. Now, Maslow didn't say that was upward, but he did say it was outward, the need to know that others are there and that we need to serve them. It's during this time of year when I see the beauty of the creation around me that I think a little bit about Maslow's needs, and I think about what the scripture had to say about some of those same concepts. It was in Psalm 19:1 that David said, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the skies proclaim his handiwork." It's only when we look around, when we look up, that we start to get a sense of the greatness and the presence of God in our world. In Ecclesiastes 3, a book that is very much about the meaninglessness of life, it is there that Solomon, in all of his wisdom, says he has made everything beautiful in its time. He has set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. There's a sense that beauty leads us to the realization of God. Even though we can't ever fully fathom Him, we can experience Him in those things that are around us. We can come to understand that He is, that He exists, that He is the one who framed all of this world. And indeed, He has made everything beautiful in its time. Over the next couple of weeks, people are going to flock up the East Coast. Starting in Maine and working their way down, they're going to follow the turning of the leaves. And this yard here is going to change from green to a multitude of colors. And then there'll be a lot of leaves to pick up in the next few weeks. But for now, it is beautiful. It is glorious. It is something that proclaims the existence of God. This week, And in this month of the beginning of autumn, look up, look around, experience the presence, the majesty of God in the creation that is all around you. Have a great week.